Hello. So, is this working? Let me check. Okay, it was. I haven't posted in a while, but I have been reading a lot, especially Kindle Unlimited books because like I haven't checked Kindle Unlimited in a long time, and apparently a lot of titles that just like the guilty pleasure reads, they're all there. Okay, so I am coming here right now to talk about a book that I finished a week ago. Oh, wait. Before that, look. Okay, so I'm using my iPhone, my current iPhone, to take this video, do the recording and all that. Oops. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm doing this recording on my phone, my iPhone 13. Okay. And before the iPhone 13, I had an iPhone 6 Plus. I don't know if it's like 6S Plus, like I forgot. Anyway, it's the big iPhone, but the iPhone 13 screen is bigger, but this device, the iPhone 6, is larger in size, but the screen is smaller because it used to have like we call this wider bezels. Okay, and this has been broken. I mean, I wasn't using it for the longest time because one, I already got an iPhone. I mean, you tend to use one phone. Okay, so and when I got this, the iPhone 13, I like stopped using this entirely because the main reason why I was using this iPhone, I mean, I quit on this iPhone mainly because of the camera, and it was starting to get a little bit slow. But apparently, I just had to reset it or something. But anyway, yeah, this camera that I have on here was already broken. So when I was taking videos and photos of my children, they were blurred. And like when I take a picture, like I would have to delete an app so that it would take the picture. And that's ridiculous. So like, okay, it's been I've been using it for 7, 8 years. It's time to upgrade. And so I did with this one, the iPhone 13. And anyway, okay, so why am I saying this? It was broken. I was not able to use it. It wasn't charging. And then it was just like laying inside my cabinet. And I'm like, when I saw it, I'm like, you know what? Let's go bring you to the technician and maybe they can repair you. And apparently the only problem was its battery. Okay, they just replaced the battery, so I would say that's 900 pesos, or around like $20. Okay, and they replaced it, and then just to hype me up with this, I got it a case which is so cute. I got it in purple because I've been having pinks. So purple, and it is 140 pesos. So cheap. I got it from Mr. DIY. I just don't like how, okay, I got the gold one. I just don't like how this is so wide because I think this is for iPhone 6, 7, 8 Plus. So the case maker tried to, okay, anyway, and this charm, look at it. It perfectly matches. I bought it from a different seller. Also, in the place where like I got this fixed, this was 70 pesos. Like, can you imagine? Like 210, and it looks so cute now. And what am I doing on this phone? I am reading. So as you can see, I have a collage of Speak Now, Taylor's version, and a little baby Taylor there. Yeah, Speak Now, Taylor's version. And then I have two apps down there, which is the Kindle app and the Books app, which I have not yet opened, but I've been using the Kindle one. Okay, and I want to talk about, I digressed for like 4 minutes, but I just wanted to show that now I'm using it. I'm reading on this just to keep it alive until my daughter needs a phone so she can use this. Okay, yes, so I want to talk about The Butterfly Garden by Hutchison. This book, I saw it was on sale for $2.99. And I'm like, okay, let's give that a try. So let me show you the cover. Okay, maybe I'll take a picture right now. Hopefully that's okay. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I've been hearing a lot of things about this book. And people are saying it's such a good book, really good thriller, dark, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, let's get into this. And it is an abduction story wherein there's this crazy lunatic, and not just him, but also like his family, like his sons mainly, or his son, sorry. Yeah. So, but we are reading the story retrospectively. So the person that that the girl that they have saved, and the other girls that they have saved, they are already released from the clutches of this evil man. And let me just say right now that I DNF this at 50%, 51%. Okay, because first of all, the voice of the main character, the main girl, it's like sort of edge lord. I don't know. There's just something that I did not like about her. Like, I just did not like her personality, her character. It was a bit cheesy at times when the officer and her, they were talking. So majority of the story, she's recounting it from this room where they are asking her, yeah, what were your experiences, how were you caught, who are these people who are doing these to you, and most importantly, what are they doing, and like the extent of the crimes. Yeah, I think at the same time they are also investigating the place, but basically they don't have all the information while they're interviewing this girl. So anyway, blah blah blah, we get to know her story. It was okay at first, and then when I was at 50% and I'm like, okay, this is dragging a bit. And the main thing that I do not like about this book, okay, so there are tons of girls that were abducted. Mainly what's happening is this, the abductors, they take the girls and then they tattoo butterfly wings on them, so that's why it's called Butterfly Garden. And then when they reach a certain age, a young age obviously, the abductor wants to freeze them in their perfection. So essentially he will kill them, and then he will put them in glass, behind a glass, and in resin. So it's like he is freezing them, or what do you call that? The words escape me right now. Yeah, so there's this place in that one area, in this like greenhouse that they are staying in, wherein you can see all of the butterflies, all of the girls, they are showing off their tattooed wings, and obviously they're naked, and they have died posing in their timeless beauty. So yeah, so okay, one thing that I did not like, the man. Okay, I mean, okay, this man, he doesn't want to hurt these girls. Like, he doesn't want them to have bruises and all that, right? Because he wants to make them beautiful. So he likes watching them play, like in the garden. Like, it's really some kind of weird fetish. And then sometimes he rapes them, but not a lot. Like, I don't know what his deal is, but anyway, so it's not that bad because they don't get abused. The problem is the son is the abuser. So he likes hurting the girls, like punching them, kicking them, blah, blah, blah. And the dad always gets mad at the son because, like, son, you're not supposed to ruin their face. Okay, they're supposed to be beautiful and not harmed. So don't do that. So, like, there's been several times that he has been kicked out of the garden because he is doing these bad things, hurtful things, relatively worse. Oh, I think he rapes them as well. I don't know, whatever. Mainly is he is not careful with them, and he doesn't mind marking them with, you know, after lashing or something. Okay, so there's that, right? But then he has this kind of playroom inside the garden where he has these objects, so he can take a girl, bring her to the playroom, and then he has these torture objects to use for the girls. He wants to torture, like, different kinds of stuff. And now I'm like thinking, the dad doesn't want the girls to be harmed and to have bruises and to have broken bones and all that, to be imperfect. He doesn't want them to be imperfect, but he allows his son to have a playroom inside the garden. So that doesn't make sense. That's one thing. Another thing that I can't forget, I mean, like, another thing that I was constantly like thinking of while reading the book is how these girls, they are all resigned to their fate. Okay, not a single one has tried to escape when a new girl arrives. So obviously she's crying, screaming, getting mad, and then everyone's like, oh, well, there's one particular girl who is like sort of briefing them and like welcoming them to their new life, and they don't even ask each other their real names, because when you get there to the garden, all hope is lost. That is the mindset of all the girls here. So forget about your past. Don't even give us your real name. Let's wait for the gardener to give you your name, and then that will be your name. And forget about your past because you're not going to be able to escape. And how old are you? Okay, you are 17, so you have math is not math. You have 4 years left to live. Oh, you're 18. You have 3 years left to live. So yeah, 21 is the age wherein they get, you know. Yeah. So, but even if they are that, not a single one tried to escape. Like I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that they would just accept and not even attempt. Maybe I would believe you if you attempted once or twice and then you just failed and then you give up. I can accept that. But not even trying, that is so strange, especially that you can actually sort of see the outside world. Oh, and there are like some opportunities in the future wherein they yeah, there are some opportunities in the future wherein they actually what happened? Okay, right. Where was I? So yeah, there are events in the book wherein they have an opportunity to escape, but I don't know, they're not using their brains. Or it's possible that they are just, like if these girls don't care about escaping, like why should I bother trying to find escape? Or I don't know, some kind of weird Stockholm syndrome has happened. Anyway, yeah, okay. So that was unbelievable. I jumped to the final chapter because I was like, I don't even care if I get spoiled. So I did find out some things like when I was skimming through like the 70% mark. And then also, so I read the final chapter, and apparently, okay, there's this one twist that did not add to the story at all. It was meant to shock you, like, ooh, that happened. This person was actually part of that, that thing. But it didn't make me feel like after reading the final chapter that I missed anything. So I'm glad that I just DNF'd that. But I at least now I know, like I get it, like why people like this, but not for me. Okay, and I talk about that because currently on the iPhone 6, old iPhone. Okay, let's see. What shall I name you? My lilac. Okay, let's just say lilac because there's some lilacs here. I do not like that they used orange here though. Why? Can you just have used white or pink at least? I wonder if I can take that off. Anyway, not the point. Okay, so what I am currently reading on this device is, so I get to use it, is Appetite for Innocence by Lucinda Berry. And the reason why I am bringing this up, cover, let's have another picture. Oh. Okay, the reason why I bring that up is because this is the same story. There is an abductor. This time we're only focusing on, okay, in the butterfly garden, there were like, I don't know, dozens of girls at a time, but we only get to know some of them. But here, I think we're focusing on 3 girls because the abductor here is not collecting, girls. He is just getting them like a manageable amount. And I like the way that Lucinda Berry has done this one. I'm currently 16% through, but the way that she's telling the story, so also there is a retrospective aspect where the characters are recounting what has happened, but it flows more seamlessly and it's more readable, less boring than the butterfly garden, which I do not care for. Okay, so yeah. What else? Okay, I think it helps that there are 3 main characters and then there is an underlying mystery of what has happened. Because I think the thing with the butterfly garden is at the beginning you don't know what's going on, like what's happening in there, and that kind of keeps you curious. But then when you find out what's happening to them, like you don't get attached to the characters enough to know what their story is. But here with the girls, there has something happened with the way that they escaped, and I like the aspect that they are not all in the same team. Apparently, okay, that is what I am noticing as I'm reading, but of course I'm not entirely sure because I'm just 16% through. But what I can say is I am enjoying this more because I don't know, it's just better written, I think. Yeah. And oh yeah. Okay. And this character, one of the main voices here, the perspectives that we are reading on, she is actually planning to escape. Okay, even if there are 3 girls, right? Even if the 2 girls already told her like, don't even bother trying to scream and shout. The whole place is soundproof. Don't even bother trying to like remove the foams from the walls because that's a brick wall and this is not Shawshank Redemption and you can't escape from this place. Like even if she has been warned by these two other girls who have been there, she still wants to escape, and I think that's more realistic. Yeah. Okay, so I'll be updating after I finish Appetite for Innocence, maybe, or maybe when I'm 50% through, or if I want to see something. Why am I so sassy? When did I say that in a sassy way? Yeah. Okay, I'll just update back. Okay, hello. So I just put in this lip tint, which is very velvety. And my brother's girlfriend got it for me when she went to Korea. So thank you, Jewel, if you are watching. Yeah. I really love the feel on the lips. The color is, I think they would call this like a sort of like orange clay, or I don't know. Does it have a color? Then, oh, there is a label. Rosy souffle. I like that. It makes my teeth kind of white though. Does it? Okay, anyway. So I have finished Appetite. Where is this on? Okay. I have finished Appetite for Innocence by Lucinda Berry. Excuse me. And okay, towards the end, like 86%, I was like, okay, wrap it up already. But overall, this book is such a very, very, it's an improvement to The Butterfly Garden. This version also has this heroine wherein like the police are not sure if this abducted girl is a helper of the perpetrator, or is she also a victim. Yeah, there's that question, because in The Butterfly Garden there was also that question at the beginning. But I like how, okay, like I said, I like that this is realistic. They have tried to escape, although okay, I think it's because one of the abducted girls, one of them is a runner, and I'm guessing that's why, like, she just didn't give up, and eventually she did manage to escape, because as we know already in the beginning of the book, they are being interviewed about the guy, and they're looking for the guy, like, where is he? So all this time the other girl was delusional. This other girl was like so angry at the main girl, like the helper girl, and the other remaining girl was actually left in the house. So she wasn't able to escape, and most likely she's dead. So they're both like sort of pointing fingers at each other because they both love that girl. They couldn't get along, but the girl that got left in the house, they loved her. And yeah, okay, anyway, so blah blah blah. I love that part of the story. What I didn't like, okay, is when they went out. And then, okay, this mother of the runner girl, okay, the runner girl is Ella. Sarah is the girl who can't let go of her father. She wants to believe that he is her father, like delusional things. Because she was like really her real father was so much worse. Hence why she could deal better with John. And she doesn't want to go be stuck in the system, like the foster care system. So anyway, that's why she has that mentality to be loyal to John. John is the guy. Okay, so Ella's mother. Okay, this is the thing that just did not do it. Ella's mother, she was so glad that her daughter was able to escape, albeit she has like huge dog bites on her calf. Like they had to surgically fix that. And the mother was like, hey, no fighting na. Okay, where was I? Okay, so the mother was like, oh, I'm so happy that you escaped. We're gonna get through this together. I love you so much, blah blah blah. So she tells that to her daughter Ella. And then for some reason, this stranger girl, Sarah, look, she doesn't know this girl, okay? Ella says, she tells her mom, Sarah wasn't a nice girl to us, okay? And I don't want to see her. And the mom was like, no, we gotta take her with us because she can't go back to the foster home. Like, I cannot believe, okay, you would rather take in a stranger who your daughter has claimed to have been mean to her, and Ella's not lying, okay? and then you're gonna tell your daughter to be more understanding to Sarah because she doesn't have a family. Like, in what universe will a mother who has lost a child and then got her back, and then this child requests something for her, like, I am reminded of my situation every time I see her, and then you're gonna tell her, no, we gotta take her in because she doesn't have a family. Like, why are you being a hero? Why are you not being on your daughter's side? Okay, and then, I do not like it when the story or the plot is being stirred, or like something is, what do you call it? The plot is being propelled by the stupidity of the characters. That is one thing that I cannot handle in books. Like, if it happened in a different way, like, what could it be? Let's just say, I don't know, maybe an even better plot is if the mother has died and they both don't have anywhere else to go, or maybe, yeah, okay, and the mother was not listening to the expert. The expert was like saying, no, that's a bad idea. Okay, and then the mother was like insisting, no, we can't put Sarah back. And then eventually it happens that she does have to bring Sarah back because Ella gave her ultimatum, like, okay, I'm gonna kill myself, or she made some threat like that, like she became alcoholic, blah blah blah, because of her mother not listening to her. And then the mother thought, okay, I'm sorry I didn't listen. Okay, we can send Sarah elsewhere. And like, now you have heightened the hopes. No, you have given hope to Sarah, because Sarah's now treating her like her daughter. I mean, her mother. Sarah's treating her like her mother, like the same thing that she did with John, like being overly attached or dedicated or loyal. Because this whole time, it is so apparent that Ella was being mean to her mom, and then Sarah was like, okay, if you're being mean to your mom, I'm gonna fill that space in. And then they laugh and they hug, and this whole situation that they have, this relationship they have, has further pushed Ella into her like dark thoughts. Yeah, and then now towards the end, Sarah's like obsessed with Ella's mother, and she wants her to be the mom. Okay, anyway, yeah. So that's the part that I did not like. Okay, so both books are okay. Oh, not both. Sorry. Butterfly Garden was not okay. Not realistic. Nobody tried to escape. Okay, and Appetite for Innocence is. Oh my god! I just remembered a scene. That was so disgusting. Okay, I mean, I think it's not even that graphic, like compared to all the scenes that were in that book. Actually, none of them I think are that graphic. Even the when the guy, when John is raping the girls, it's not very descriptive. But then this, he tried to. He decided that he wants to have a family. He wants to have a child. And Sarah was like, ooh, he wants to have a child with me. And then turns out that John wanted Ella to have the baby. And so Ella was raped and forced to be given, to take the pregnancy test. And then eventually came out positive. And then the scene we're in, okay, I'll just tell you video, okay, and maybe I'll just preface this with a spoiler, whatever, okay. She takes, okay, like, so she's hating the thing that's inside her body, okay, and then this scene made my knees wobble, made my hands go mushy, okay. She took a wired hanger, unlooped it, and then she put it inside her. And then she like thrusted it, damaging her insides. Ugh. The way that it's being described, like, I don't even know how she was able to not pass out. I mean, she was gonna, but then she was really determined. That is the character consistency that I like about Lucinda. Very. Her characters are making choices consistently based on their experience. Okay, now that reminds me about the mother, Ella's mother. I think the reason why Ella's mother is being very nice to Sarah is because she sort of had this same thing wherein she has abandonment issues. Like, Ella's father is not around because she was like, she got impregnated. Ella's mother got impregnated and then he left. The father left. Yeah. So I'm guessing that she is scared to put Sarah in that situation where she is abandoned, but eventually it was exacerbated because when she had to let go of Sarah finally, Sarah was already too upset. So yeah, okay. But what I just don't like about that is like if you're a mom, you're gonna listen to your daughter who has been gone for a while and you thought was dead. Right. So that's just the one thing that I can't accept. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that is for these abduction books. Also, I got a pop socket for the iPhone. Look at this really cute color. It's transparent too. Hold on. Actually, it's not a pop socket. It's a phone grip. Excuse me. It's not the pop socket brand, but okay. I'm guessing like one day this will be yellowed. But as of right now, it's okay. Like I don't even mind the gold showing here anymore because it kind of matches though. Okay, so that is it for this video. Okay, bye.